Greetings, my fellow gamers. It is I, Wraith King, bringing you news from beyond the mirror, from the other world. And today we're taking out a brand new Dark Knight that was recently released today. And I have to be honest with you guys and gals out there. These Dark Knights don't exactly seem evil. Like, the evilest Dark Knight has been Dylan so far, but the rest of these Dark Knights just don't seem to be very evil. Let me give you an example. Platton. This guy, he doesn't seem like a bad guy. I'll just be honest with you. I can see some aspects in his abilities that make him seem kind of like a bad guy, but he just seems like a good guy. And the same goes for the twins. They seem kind of like they're good. They don't seem like they're bad. But enough on that. Let's take a look at his first ability, his passive. Then we'll take a look at his actives and his awaken, etc. But alright, this is kind of a weird passive ability, so sorry if it takes a little bit for me to explain it, because it is a very different one. In fact, this passive was so unusual, the computer just did not want to translate it correctly. So what I had to do is I had to take him on the field and test him for myself to see what exactly this did. He reduces the damage he takes by 60%, and every time he's attacked a third time, so the opponent has to attack him 3 times, he deals a 2,000 fixed damage to the entire enemy team. So when they attack him 3 times, they get 2,000 fixed piercing damage to the entire enemy team. So that's really, really good. Now here's something else he does. Every time his health reaches 40% or below, he recovers 100% of his magic damage, like his magical power. So he recovers that much in health. But this only happens 5 times. So yeah, you can see why the computer had some trouble translating that, because there's some things in the dialect there that the computer just had trouble with. But that's okay. I figured it out, and it's a really, really amazing passive ability. This guy is going to be a beast on Arena with this kind of passive unique. It's really, really great. So I have to tell you guys right away, this is a must-have Awakened hero. Now, this isn't the only reason why I really like this guy. Just wait until you see what his first active ability is. Now, this first active ability just makes you just automatically fall in love with this guy, because he is just all out great. Now, what this does. This ability targets 2 enemies, sets their life bars to 1, and removes 3 turns off of their buff. So, wow. Like, I've been noticing a lot of moves like this that kind of just makes Lee seem obsolete by now, because Lee's is pretty good, because I think that ability just straight up removes buffs though. When Lee sets an opponent's health to 1, I think he just straight up removes all buffs, so that's still pretty OP, but at the same time, removing 3 turns, that's quite a lot. Because most abilities, most buffs in general, are about 4 turns. So 3 turns is a lot. It really is. And dropping HP down to 1 for 2 enemies, that's pretty OP right there. So definitely an amazing hero. This isn't even the half of it, my fellow gamers. This guy, just wait until you see what else he does. He is an all-around awesome character. This guy is just straight up OP. I'm telling you. This guy is awesome. I love this guy so much. I gotta get him. But unfortunately, when I saw these little missions, I was really, really expecting him to be available during those missions like they normally do for most of the Dark Knights. But no, he's not available through missions this time, although they do reward you 500 gems for doing his missions, which is a lot, and that's going to give you a really high chance of getting him. I wouldn't be surprised if it was pretty much guaranteed. So I'm pretty pleased with the 500 gem thing. But anyways, let's take a look at his second active ability. Equally as awesome as the last one. What this does is he inflicts 140% magical damage twice to all enemies. Critical hit will be applied. And in addition, he reduces 40% of the enemy's awakening gauge, which is really, really awesome. That is really great. I've been noticing a lot of abilities like that lately, and I'm glad that they've been adding more, because the awakening gauge has been becoming a little bit of a problem. Now, as for his awakening skill, it's nothing too fancy, but it's definitely looks fancy. It's probably next to one of the fanciest abilities. I don't like it as much as his the animation. I don't like the animation as much as his first active ability, because his first active ability is beautiful. I really do like that. But alright, what his awakening skill does. What this does is he targets 4 enemies with 180% magic damage. Critical hit is applied, so it's guaranteed critical, and it removes 4 turns off of the target's buff. So he pretty much removes a buff with this awakening skill. So he works quite well with most arena teams. So if you're looking for a tank in your arena team, he's definitely a hero you want to have. Like, say your Evan's not working out too well enough, he's definitely an excellent replacement for Evan, because he doesn't exactly reflect damage, but that 2000 fixed damage after he's attacked 3 times is still pretty good. And this awakening skill right here is pretty much just icing on the cake. The fact that he can remove so many buffs, like all of his attacks is just pretty much removing buffs and resetting life to 1, so he's a really great arena hero. But as far as all of the other modes are concerned, I have to say he's quite universal. His unique perk, his passive, it's pretty good. It's actually really good. So good that you can actually use him in multiple areas as a tank. Not too much as for dealing damage, but a tank, he is like superb. He's an excellent tank. But alright, let's take a look at his animations. They are pretty awesome, like I said, but I can't wait to show you guys his first active ability. Alright, now here we go. Isn't that beautiful? That's just so cool. I love this guy. I mean, just wow. I don't know if I like his animation as much as the twins, though, now that I think about it. Wow. Wow. Now wait, let's take a look at his awakening animation, because I know you guys want to see it. Wow. Just wow. Wow. Now, I know I said he doesn't look like much of a bad guy in the past, but now that I think about it, I've played a lot of RPG games with villains that have a similar look to him. One being Seymour, I'm pretty sure you guys know who I'm talking about. And another character, I cannot remember the name of him. It's been so long, but yeah, I've played a lot of RPG games that have similar villains that have that kind of look. You know, it's the typical RPG bad guy. The guy that has long, beautiful flowing hair, normally wields a really long weapon, and for some reason wants to marry your girlfriend and harvest their powers. That's the kind of bad guy look they're going for here. But yeah, I really do like the new guy. He's really cool. I want to fit him on my team. In fact, I actually attempted getting him a few times. I got Aragon, as you can see, which was pretty cool, but not exactly who I was looking for. And yes, there are missions for the new hero, but unfortunately, he's not available in the missions from what I can see. I looked up and down the list and I just didn't see him there. However, they do award you 500 gems. I want to see if I can't translate those so I can try to get them myself. If you guys want to know what they are, I can probably translate them for you and leave them in the comments for you guys. But other than the fact that he's not here, I'm still pretty satisfied that they did award you 500 gems. That's definitely really cool. But anyways, that's all the time I have left for this video, my fellow gamers. Remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Take it easy for me, alright? Bye.